got a barn burner in store for you in this one. A top 10 showdown early in the season, a measuring stick game, and one that both of these teams hope will propel them to bigger and better things. Welcome everyone to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. So Miami's offense has the ball first today. The give to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And the Hurricanes want to crank the tempo. The give from the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Gilbert. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Canes with the 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Canes!
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Auburn Tigers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little.
Oh, he's got some space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wants to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll leave it with the lone back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Auburn sends out the punting unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Going right to work up top. Fires to the middle. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Plucks it out of the air. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
The Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. To the air on first down. Swings it out to the flat.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Hurricanes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Canes line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hurricane!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Zings it complete to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man downfield. You get a guy who can do that on the outside, and is sort of in the DNA of Miami's program.
Yeah, just speed. Those are guys that put fear in you. Those are the track stars. The Sunshine State produces so many of them. Those guys can absolutely fly.
Complete in the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the 2nd quarter. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big pickup on the ground, knocked out at the 28-yard line. And the Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Miami! Ball then maybe in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And he added the extra point. Let's see. He can block, he can catch, he can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for the quarterback.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Right on the money. And he's dragged down. Auburn lines up quickly. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And here comes the punt team. Makes the catch at the 35. He gets a block. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man across the middle. Takes it the other way. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. The give to the back. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. He's looking to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Just drives it between the uprights. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball.
Breaks into the open. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. To the ground with the back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. To the air on 2nd down. On target to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Canes want to pick up the tempo.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
The Canes have pushed it inside the 20. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. And throws off the RPO. Touchdown, Canes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Iowa has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 28 over Northern Illinois.
Looking downfield on first down.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just... And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. They'll move the wide receiver, making side adjustments here. They'll run play action. Touchdown, Hurricane! Fitted in the window for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Miami, 35.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
And the returner goes down. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He'll start this drive going to the air. He uncorks one deep. And they will score! Touchdown, Miami!
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking downfield, it's Newton. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
Blasted as he lets it go. Working the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. There he goes. And a nice pick. Run and gets down to avoid contact. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. The offense changing the play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quarterback now breaking the field. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Canes in the hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a man. Caught near the sticks. It's Gilbert. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll go to the air. Rush is on him. They're setting up the screen. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Gonna look downfield again. He's going for the goal line. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Dropping back, it's Newton. Hauls it in. Looks as if Auburn will have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
The run from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end now in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Auburn sends out the punting unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Hauls it in at the 25. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Going for the big play. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Hurricane. He got a step and just dusted the field.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Newton. And the pass rush is effective. And Boy met the 19.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. There he goes. Open it up. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Looking to scramble. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the middle. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Throws for the tight end. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The RPO fired complete to the left. At the 45 on its way. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. The Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Caught. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn!
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Throws to the tight end. It falls incomplete, and will change ends of the field to get things started back up. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting... to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So we open the final period with a third down play. He wants to change this route. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline.
Trick 9, B. 4 base base. Ready, set.
Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. And you saw that there on the incompletion.
Wants to throw again. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Man, really good job by this defense staying positive. They gave up a bunch of yards, got down towards the shadow of their own goal line. 2 straight passes, 2 incompletions, trying to just get off the field here with only giving up 3 points.
Check. Okay, ready?
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. And now on 3rd shattered their own goalposts, needing some breathing room. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the offense on second down.
22. Okay, great.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got his man, makes the grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Miami! A great catch and run for 6. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Turner. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Newton. And the ball comes out. What a disaster. Oh, he's got some space. Defense got it. They're on the run. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get ready.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. On target. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pickup of 5 and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. The give as they work on that clock. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. The screen, he can go. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Might be calling a hot route. The Canes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance. Fourth quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Newton. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Gould. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Gets the back moving. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They're working that left side. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. He might want another play. Fires to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. To the air, it's Castellanos. Fires to the middle. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. These are positive signs from a group that needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Wants to throw on 1st down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.